Sponsored by Chris and the Holsteins, Todd and Krista Wendorf. The first place junior award by Brian Friedman of Rural Mutual Insurance. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our judge for our Midwest Spring National Show. Judge is Chris Hill from Thurmont, Maryland. Chris owns and operates Maryland Hillbrook Sales and Service with his wife Jennifer. He's a professional bidder and auctioneer for 25 years. He's traveled to more than 40 states in the U.S. and in 40 countries, including Canada, Germany, Mexico, and Belgium, to prepare cattle, and has managed and assisted with numerous breed sales. He has shown, owned, and sold several All-American and All-Canadian nominations in several breeds. Chris has evaluated cattle at county, district, state, and national shows, including World Dairy Expo, where he's judged Holstein, Jersey, and Red and White. He's judged internationally in Argentina, Brazil, and Canada. He's also been an official of the Board of Dairy and Holstein class and the cow judging contest. He has served on the All-American Judging Panel for 7 breeds, and Chris has received the prestigious Klusendorf Mackenzie Award at World Dairy Expo. Let's welcome our judge, Chris Hill, with a nice round of applause.
So folks, not as bad as up in Syracuse and the type of it's cold. I need to buy a little foot heater to put food in. Yeah. They said judge like, no. Fingers nimble enough. Thanks, Jen. Oh, Jen, that's kale. Sorry, I was going to.
But you have an able-bodied assistant today. So here we are. Okay. Larry, I did actually.
We'll leave one here. Do you have the next one? I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
We're still looking for a few entries. Entry number 101, entry number 105, entry number 109, 113, 114, and 115, and 122. This is your last chance to get in the ring if you want to be placed. Entry 101, 105, 109, 113, 114, 115, and 122. attention exhibitors. Again, the first bullet was your heifer calf, please stand with all heifer calves heading for the show of meat. All heifer calves heading for the show of meat. Placing third in the class is entry number 118, Synergy Bradnick Haven, exhibited by Levi Kinsey of Loganville, Wisconsin. Second in the class goes entry number 127, Duckett Acme Tamora, exhibited by Mike and Julie Duckett of Rudolph, Wisconsin. And the winning entry is entry number 117, Ryan Geiger, G.W. Atwood Reaction, exhibited by Jordan and Whitney Ebert of Algoma, Wisconsin. And now to Judge Hill's first comments.
Well, exhibitors and breeders and Wisconsin Holstein Association, first of all, I'd like to thank you for having me here today. And if this is any indication of what the rest of the day is going to be like, it's certainly going to be an awesome show. I got 4 or 5 heifers at the top that separate themselves from the rest of the class. The heifer that wins the class, after you get by her head, she wins it easy. A heifer that's got the depth of barrel, the depth of rear rib, the depth down through her flank to place over the calf in second. I also like the way she walks when you're behind her a little nicer. She's a little nicer through her foot angle, a little more distance between the hock when you're behind them. I do give the heifer in second an advantage up through her head and neck. She's got more breed character about her head. Just a beautiful long-necked heifer. Calf in second, I moved up into that hole. Just a calf that by the end of the year could run with them all. Just a heifer that looks like a baby. She's got style. She's got balance galore. You love her up through her chine. She knits in a little tighter behind her shoulder than the deep rib heifer here in third. Third heifer, not the biggest heifer by any stretch, but a heifer that's very well balanced for me. And as we go through the day, you'll see that I like balanced heifers. A heifer that just from one end to the other, just free of fault. A heifer that from her head on back, she's very hard top. She's got a nice high chine, depth of rib, openness of rib, and she carries that width all the way back through her rump structure. She places over the heifer in fourth on her overall dairiness, her angularity, her length of neck, and breed character up through her head, neck, and front end. Big heifer here in fourth, a heifer I admire as well. Very well grown. She's got the combination of strength and depth. Then you have the heifers in fifth and sixth, heifers that are very similar in kind. By the end of the year, I wouldn't be surprised if they were at the top. Just heifers that need to grow up a little bit, mass out a little bit, but heifers that are very, very well made, and that's what gets them up into this end of the class. Then a beautiful red heifer here in sixth place, just a little bit out horse today, but a heifer that's very, very dairy, sharp, clean, and angular. And congratulations to everybody. Thank you.
For those of you that are marking your catalog, there were 16 winter heifer calves. Leading down your catalog, entry number 101 and 102 did not show. 103 was 13. 104 and 05 did not show. 106 was 15. 107 did not show. 108 was 5th and the second junior for Lindsay Sarbacher of Edgerton, Wisconsin. 109 did not show. 110 was 4th. 111 was 11th, 112 was 16th, 113, 14, and 15 did not show. 116 was 14th, 117 was the winning entry, Ryan Geiger, G.W. Atwood Reaction, exhibited by Jordan and Whitney Ebert of Algoma, Wisconsin. 118 was third and first junior for Levi Kinsey of Loganville, Wisconsin. 119 was 9th. 120 did not show. 121 was 10th. 122 did not show. 123 was 12th. 124 did not show. 125 was 8th and the third junior for Olivia Eisberger of Orchardville. 126 was 6th. Her name is M.S. Erstad Brynell Miss Lily, who's by Caitlin Wright-Meyer of Mankato, Illinois. 127 was second and first Fred Jones. That was Ashley Amora, who's doing by Mike and Julie Duckett of Rudolph, Wisconsin. And entry number 129 was seventh. Her name is MMT Pockets, Booty Call Red, included by Carson Grant Brooks and Garrett Kansbergen of Mansfield, Illinois. Now the ring of the Paul Calves, the first place award is sponsored by Marielle Limited, the junior award by Brian Freeman and World Mutual Insurance. Wisconsin. And of course, Oregon and for I think that's all the awards and trophies, but Oregon has a few words for you in welcome to our Midwest National Show. Oregon.
Thanks, Dave. Well, welcome everyone who's from Wisconsin and also out of state. I'm thrilled to be here at the 25th Wisconsin Holstein Print Fest. In the wake of the events that have happened in the past week to our country, it's hard to ignore. So I think I'm going to take today to be thankful and to know how blessed we are. We're all in the ministry of so take today and enjoy the camaraderie around you. And we're at a wonderful cattle show. So thanks for coming out today. And I hope to see you around.
Let's give Oregon a round of applause. Just let you know that the Wisconsin Holstein Association has over 3,500 members, and 1,000 of those are junior members. So the juniors are very important to the state of Wisconsin.
Swap back and forth. There's a card in my computer. There's a card reader in my computer. Nicole and I'll put it on the same card as the pictures. She'll do that. Take the card reader out of my computer and we'll just put it on the same one and put the pictures on.
completed his full in this very large, first full in a very large fall heifer calf class. So he's had your summer yearling standing for the show week. Summer yearling standing for the show week.
Did you get some Minnesota snow up there? Just what you eat. A man told me you were going to shoot plant. Well, a year ago. What part of Minnesota are you in? Just west of Are you over by Stearns? Not that far. Further north. That's pretty good area. Stearns. Yeah. My sister lives near Melrose. Good German family. Used to say snow is a 4-month equivalent. We'll see if that works out, right? That's what they used to say. Did you see the water around here? Even in the drought.
One of the very unique events we have that goes on throughout the day here is our Wisconsin Holstein Treasure Quest. Of course, this is an opportunity where you had a chance to buy a ticket, and that ticket gets selected and will be one of the very wonderful prize winners. And the ultimate winner wins the opportunity to select a calf that has been donated by some Wisconsin Holstein breeders. So we are now picking the finalists for the people that have the chance to win the Treasure Quest. And our first finalist is Scott Culbertson from Minnesota, I believe. Scott, you're one of the finalists for the Treasure Quest. Our judge has completed his place in the fall heifer calf class. Placing third in the class, next number 205, Duckett Federal Has, included by Mike and Julie Duckett of Rudolph, Wisconsin. Second goes to entry number 242, Millimore Desire Red, included by West Coast Holsteins of Chilliwack, British Columbia. And the winning entry is entry number 240, Pierstein Gold Chip Rockstar, included by Butler View Farm. And now the Judge Hill first comments.
Well, folks, if you don't like this class, I'll tell you what, there's a hell of a rabbit show next door you should go to. I tell you what, particularly the top two heifers, and we're just splitting hairs here, and I'm not going to shake a fist at anybody that wants to switch them. I just love this pair of heifers. First heifer, when you get them side by side, she's just a little more crisp today than the heifer in second. She's got that sharpness, that cleanness, that thinness of hide, the overall angularity to place over the heifer in second. The heifer in second, I do admit, maybe a little more rear rib when you get down to the hock, a little cleaner about her hock today, although the first heifer does have some mites on the right side of her hock, and we've all had them, but that does take away from her a little bit, but I'm sure that's not a physical problem with the heifer. The heifer in second, boy, what a red September calf. The only thing wrong with her is I don't own her. Just a beautiful, beautiful heifer, a heifer that combines the strength and the dairiness, maybe clean her up just a little bit up through her shoulder, down through her thigh today. Just a beautiful, balanced heifer with all the straightness of lines in the world. She places over the heifer in third. She has an advantage down through her pasture, and she has a steeper foot angle than the heifer in third, and she's a wider chested, wider muzzled heifer when she's coming at you. The heifer in third, a heifer that just takes your breath away when you look at her, a heifer that has got that overall femininity, size and scale, overall sharpness, cleanness, and angularity. But the big advantage she has over the heifer in fourth is the depth of rear rib, the overall strength throughout to follow in that third hole today. Fourth heifer, beautiful straight line heifer, a little longer, a little leaner up through the crest of her neck than the heifer here in fifth. I love the heifer in fifth. Tremendous uphill run, just needs to widen out, have a little more arch to her rib to get any higher. But what a class of calves, and sure appreciate it if you give them another big round. What a class. Thank you.
For those of you that are marking your catalog in the last class, like fall heifer calves, there were 32 fall heifer calves. Reading on your catalog, entry number 201 did not show. 202 was 27th. 203 was 23rd. 204 was 29th. 205 was 3rd and first bred known for Mike and Julie Duckett of Rudolph, Wisconsin. 206 was 28th. 207 was 6th. 208 was 30th. 209 was 13th in the second junior for Alec Kruger of Wrightstown, Wisconsin. 210 was 11th in the first junior for GGJHAK and Jim Kroll of Luxembourg, Wisconsin. 211 was 12th. 212 did not show. 213 was 32nd. 214 was 25th. 215 was 4th. 216 was 14th. 217 was 15th. 218 was 21st. 219 did not show. 220 was 26th. 221 was 7th. 222 did not show. 223 was 22nd. 224 was 18th. 225 was 5th. 226 was 9th. 227 did not show. 228 was 24th. 229 and 30 did not show. 231 was 31st. 232 was 16th. 233 was 20th. 234 was 19th. 235 did not show. 236 was 17th. 237 did not show. 238 was 10th. 239 did not show. 240 was win entry. Her name was Pierstein Gold Chip Rockstar, exhibited by Butler View Farms, Shabams, Illinois. 241 was 8th. Her name was Stransom G. Sun Callista, exhibited by Joe and Reed Stransky of Owatonna, Minnesota. And entry number 242 was 2nd. Her name was Millimore Desire Red, exhibited by West Coast Holstein, Chilliwack, British Columbia. Class now in the ring of the summer yearlings. The first place trophy is sponsored by the Barron County Holstein Breeders. The junior award by Brian Greenland of Rural Mutual Insurance. Attention exhibitors, we're still looking for a few summer yearlings to be entering the ring. Entry number 307, 308, entry number 320, 323, 326, and 336. Please let us know if you're going to be showing these animals or getting them to the ring.
Okay. Hold on, let me do that. Trying to. I'm going to make this coarser, so just back that off a little if you play here. less than a minute, but it's already online. So, do you have an email? Send yourself an email if anybody wants to see it here. That is the catalog link. So if you send that to yourself, forward it. Oh, you're sending it to send it to you. I put it up on the sheets too. Nobody's ready. I gotta see if Kathleen's just going this meeting to get it out.
Throughout the day, we're going to be recognizing some people that are very important to the Holstein industry, and one of those with us this morning is Jody Vanoski from the Holstein Association, and is also the programs manager of the Holstein Foundation. She's also brought along with her one of her co-workers, Lindsay Wharton, who's the communications manager, and they're helping out with the show. And certainly, Jody can give us a few updates about the National Association. Jody.
Thank you, Dave. I'm delighted to be here. As a proud Wisconsinite, thank you all for the warm welcome here. I've been here all week. We actually had a Holstein USA Judges Conference on Thursday, so I want to give a special thanks to all of those that attended and exhibitors that lent us their animals. Things went very well, and we're very pleased with how things made out with the Judges Conference here this week. I also want to thank and congratulate all the exhibitors, particularly proud of our youth exhibitors that we have here at the show, and also want to thank and congratulate the breeders of these fine Holstein cattle. Holstein Association USA provides recognition for the best bred and owned in the classes for youth and adults, and also champion bred and owned awards. I would also invite anyone who's interested in attending our National Holstein Convention. It's in July this year. Annual meeting is July 9th and 10th in Indianapolis, Indiana. We are the world's largest dairy cattle breed organization. We have a great national convention that usually draws over 1,000 people. We'd love to invite you to join us. Thank you all again for being here on behalf of Holstein USA. Thank you.
Let's give Jody a nice round of applause. Our judges completed his placement in the summer yearling class, placing third in the class. Goes to entry number 319, Treehaven Damian Keeper, exhibited by Adam Orchard of Auburndale, Wisconsin. Second in the class goes to entry number 330, Duckett S.R. Dundee Satin, exhibited by Duckett and Casper in Rudolph, Wisconsin. And the winning entry in first red no is entry number 318, Stransholm Red Blue, Joseph Zach Jerome and Darian Stransky of Owatonna, Minnesota. Now the judge Hill to your comment.
Another great class of heifers, and two heifers that come to the top in my mind pretty handy. A tremendous square frame heifer to win the class. She's a bit of a nut job, but a heifer that's got that squareness to her frame, a heifer that's got more front end. She's got more strength up to her forearm, more strength of muzzle, more strength when you're right in the front of them, just more distance between her front legs. She holds her top just a little bit nicer and flexes her hop a touch nicer for me. I admit the heifer in second place, a little flippier bone kind of a heifer that's very sharp and clean and angular, a heifer that really catches your eye, just not quite enough motor up front for me today. And then we have a little bit of a break in the class. Second goes over third, just on that style and balance and angularity. I prefer her back to her rump structure. She's more squared up in her rump. She's wider on her hips, pins, and toes than a nice dairy heifer here in third. Third over fourth, another close placing, just more heifer. A lot more length from stem to stern. I like the way the neck comes out of her body, just a touch nicer. I also prefer her down in her foot. She has a nicer, steeper foot angle. She's a little stronger over pastured than the really nice heifer in fourth that's very similar in kind. Heifer in fourth over the heifer in fifth for the obvious reason. She's a longer bodied heifer. Heifer in fifth is a July heifer, just likes that overall length and stretch and dairiness from one end to the other. I like to clean her up to her thigh just a touch, but I think her and the heifer here in six are very similar in kind, and another great class of heifers with a tremendous pair on top. Thank you.
For those of you marking your catalog, there were 25 summer yearlings. Reading down your catalog, and number 301 was 24th, 302 was 25th, 303 was 8th, 304 was 5th, 305 was 22nd, 306, 7, and 8 did not show, 309 was 13th, 310 was 15th, 311 and 12 did not show, 313 was 17th, 314 was 4th, but the first junior-owned animal exhibited by Carson Brook, Grant, and Garrett Casberg in Rudolph, Wisconsin. 315 was 14th, 316 did not show, 317 was 19th, 318 was win entry, first red known. Stransholm Red Blue Spot On, exhibited by Joseph Zach, Jerome, and Darian Stransky, Owatonna, Minnesota. 319 was third, 320 did not show, 321 did not show, 322 was 12th, 323 did not show, 324 was 18th, 325 was 9. 326 did not show. 327 was 16. 328 did not show. 329 was 11. 330 was 2nd. 331 was 20th. 332 was 21st. 333 was 23rd. 334 was 7th in the 2nd Junior Page Law School of Brandon, Wisconsin. 335 was 6th. 337 was 10th. The name was Phoenix Speckles, given by Jenna Langer of DeForest, Wisconsin. The class now in the ring. The Spring Yearlings. First place award sponsored by Craig Brothers Farmstead Cheese. The Junior Award by Brian Greenman of Rural Mutual Insurance. Still looking for a few entries in the spring yearling class. Entry number 406, 413, 415, 420, 424, 425, and 430. Please let us know if you plan on showing this class. And we have another finalist for the Treasure Quest. The drawing here is April Kelly from Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. So April, or one of her representatives, needs to be on hand when we have the Treasure Quest after the selection of the intermediate champion. April Kelly is another finalist. I'd like to remind all the visitors that they should have their winter yearling bedding for the show arena, winter yearling bedding for the show arena. Also the fact that we have Sybil Fisher photographies on the fairground possible. Simple fish photography, just to the south barn on the shore beyond, and under a roof, and have people that are ready to help. So please get your animals photographed professionally. Our judges completed his places in the spring yearling class. Placing third in the class is entry number 426, Bud John Vale Dusk Till Dawn, exhibited by Trevor Trulin and Chandler Benning of Lamar, Wisconsin. Second goes into number 431, Valleyville Alexander Chief, exhibited by Jeff Butler and Dusty Sherb, Chavannes, Illinois. And winning entry, first junior and first red note, is entry number 423, Stransholm Sid Schuyler, exhibited by Joseph Zach, Jerome, and now our judge for his comments.
Well, another beautiful class of heifers, and a heifer that, not the biggest heifer in the class by any stretch of the imagination, but she just grabs you with her style and balance and overall angularity. She just out belly and ribs the heifer in second. I prefer the angle to her leg, the way she moves on her feet and legs, and the overall squareness of frame to place her over the extreme long-bodied heifer in second. Second heifer, certainly a heifer that grabs you as she graces the ring. She's taller, she's longer, she's more open than the heifer in third. A heifer that's just more developed in her rib structure than the really pretty heifer coming out here in third place. Third heifer, another very, very straight line heifer. A heifer I'd just like to widen out. When you get in front of her, you like to widen her muzzle, and you like to carry that width back through her rump structure to get her any higher in the class. But boy, doesn't she grab your eye. Just a beautiful legged heifer, just not quite enough motor to get up with the other two today. Then the other nut job here, a heifer that's got a lot of style and balance when you look at her, right? A heifer I pulled second off the rail, but a heifer that I like to correct her in her feet and legs. When she stands, she tends to get those legs a little bit wickety-whack there behind her, but a heifer that has that dariness and style and straightness of top and breed character about her head and neck to place over the heifer in fifth. Fifth heifer, real tall, long, open rib kind of a heifer. I like to clean her up through her head and strengthen that loin a little bit and bring those hips down, but a heifer that's got so much size and scale, very correct on her feet and legs, and that's what places her over the nice dairy heifer here in sixth. Heifer in sixth, very, very black, stylish heifer, a very heifer that's very straight in her lines, but I like to lengthen her out from stem to stern, a heifer that just needs to grow up a little bit to compete with the ones above her. Great class. Thank you.
For those of you who like to mark your catalog, there were 22 spring yearlings. Reading down your catalog, 401 did not show. 402 was 22nd. 403 did not show. 404 was 17th. 405 was 9th. 406 did not show. 407 was 11. 408 did not show. 409 was 12. 410 was 8. 411 was 15. 412 was 18. 413 did not show. 414 was 16. 415 did not show. 416 was 21st. 417 was 4th. 418 was 13th, and the second junior, Milk Source, Winbrook, Anico, exhibited by Cole, Ava, Campbell, and Royce Booth of Plymouth, Wisconsin. 419 was 5th. 420 did not show. 421 was 19th. 422 did not show. 423 was the winning entry, first junior and first bred known for Joseph Zach, Jerome, and Darian Stransky of Owatonna, Minnesota. 424 and 25 did not show. 426 was 3rd. 427 was 14th. 428 was 10th. 429 was 20th. 430 did not show. 431 was 2nd for Jeff Butler and Dusty Sherm of Chevance, Illinois. 432 was 7th. Her name was Roland View Fever Brandy, stood by Megan Rowe and Caitlin and Blake Meyer of Manteno, Illinois. And 433 was 6th. Her name was Indian Head Golden Girl, stood by Robert Schaff of Barron, Wisconsin. The class now in the ring are the Winter Yearlings. The first place trophy is sponsored by Milk Source Genetics. The junior award by Brian Greenman of Rural Mutual Insurance. Still looking for two winter yearlings, entry number 506 and 514. Please let us know if you're going to be showing those animals, 506 and 514.
Yep. This was Chris. Where did the other one go? No. I had two sitting here. This is hot chocolate. Oh, so then this is the other coffee. Yeah, because I told him I just sat next to that. For cows, we told them 11:30 to 12. That said a half hour wasn't going to kill them, so. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, it's pretty good. We've got 2 tickets pulled so far. Right. There was one already there. Okay, so we'll do another one. Keep one each glass. Yeah, that works.
have another finalist in our Wisconsin Holstein Association Treasure Quest drawing. And this ticket was purchased by the Allen Hetz family. So a representative of the Allen Hetz family, Leon Ann, after the intermediate champion for the Treasure Quest drawing. And please have your all earrings in it, show me all earrings in it, show me. Judge just completed his placing in the winter yearling class. Placing third in the class is entry number 516, Seamers Guthrie Haybell, exhibited by CJJJCL Seamers of Newton, Wisconsin. Second in class goes to 515, Bud John J.K. Glazeway Aaron, exhibited by Bud John Glazeway and M.D. Lucky Lady of Lamar, Wisconsin. And the winning entry is 520, M.S. Goldchip Wright, exhibited by Jeff Butler, C&P Shed, and F&D Borba, Chavance, Illinois.
Well, again, folks, a beautiful class of heifers, but I think you have one heifer that comes to the top, in my mind, pretty handy. A heifer that has that squareness of frame. She has that great combination of dariness and strength. A heifer that has loads of quality, loads of rib. If you're going to change her, you like to change maybe the way she moves on her front legs and behind her shoulders just a bit, but for me, quite a handy winner in the class. And I think this black heifer that follows her does so quite handy. A heifer that's so much more open in her rear rib than the heifer in third. A heifer that has got that overall capacity to her midsection, and a heifer that just follows my winners in a logical second place. The third and fourth heifer could switch them and justify it, but I prefer the third heifer up through her head. She just has so much more breed character, a little longer bodied kind of a heifer than the heifer in fourth. Love the squareness of frame of the heifer in fourth, a heifer that's very straight in her lines. I just like to lengthen her neck out, see a little more breed character up through her head and clean her up down through the thigh a bit, but a heifer that's very square framed and angular, and a heifer I admire a great deal. And it is that squareness of frame, the overall size and scale and power that places her over the next two heifers. The next pair of heifers, one heifer short age in particular, heifers that are cut from a beautiful mold, just need to be a little more off the ground to get up into the top end of the class, but heifers that certainly have the correctness of parts to be high in the class. Congratulations.
Your mom let you off school today?
For those that are marking your catalog, there were 12 winter yearlings. Reading down your catalog, here's number 501 was 6. 502, 3, and 4 did not show. 505 was second, or 12th. 505 was 12th. 506 did not show. 507 did not show. 508 was 7. 509 did not show. 510 was 5th and the second junior. Also Dundee Synthesized, did by Josh Joey Alicia Oslo of Blue Mountains, Wisconsin. 511 was 11th. 512 was 4th and first junior. Seamers Guthrie Iazadal, did by CJJJCNL Seamers of Newton, Wisconsin. 513 was 10th. 514 did not show. 515 was second for Bud John Glazeway and M.D. Lucky Lady in Meyer, Wisconsin. 516 was third. Seamers Guthrie Haybell, exhibited by CJJJCNL Seamers of Newton, Wisconsin. 517 was 8th. 518 was 9th. 520 was winning entry at first bred known. MS Goldchip Bright, exhibited by Jeff Butler, C&P Shed, and F&D Borba, Chavance, Illinois. The class down the ring of the fall yearlings. First place trophy is sponsored by Apollo Holstein, Joan and John Judd, and the junior award by Merle Greenman of Rural Mutual Insurance. Just to remind all exhibitors, the next class in the ring will be our junior champion and junior show. So if you had first or second junior in any of these heifer and yearling classes, you'll need to be on deck after the conclusion of this class. for several entries in the fall yearling class. Entry number 604, 605, 606, 609, 612, and 618. Please let us know if you're going to show those animals. 604, 605, 606, 609, 612, and 618. We have another finalist for our Treasure Quest drawing in the program. It is a group of brothers, Mason Carter and Evan Joki of Pulaski, Wisconsin. You are our finalist, one of the finalists for the Treasure Quest. We've been introducing some of the people that have been very important behind the show here. Is the Wisconsin Holstein Association, who is sponsor of this show and helps organize and put together this along with their staff. And with us, we have the 2013 Wisconsin Holstein Association President, Marcy Walker from Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. Marcy and her husband John are part of a family-owned operation where they milk 100 cows. They have high-quality milk with genetics in their crops. Throughout the years, they've bred over 90 excellent cows. So certainly someone that knows how to breed a good cow. And our Wisconsin Holstein President, Marcy Walker, has a few comments for you. Marcy?
Thank you, Dave. On behalf of the Wisconsin Holstein Board, I'd like to thank you for joining us today. I know many of you have crossed a lot of borders and traveled many miles and come from all corners of the state to be here. I'd especially like to thank our Midwest National Spring Show Committee, the Wisconsin Holstein staff, and the national staff for their time and commitment to making the show a great show and making it possible. I know there are a number of hours that go into it. From an association perspective, I'm excited to say that we ended 2012 with a 2% membership growth. It's very exciting, and we look forward to taking that even further in 2013. As I reflect on how we began 2013, we had our adult convention in Marathon County. It was extremely successful. For those that attended, we enjoyed cows, the hospitality, and a seminar on feet and legs with Dr. Norm Atkins. We're very privileged this spring to have Mr. Carl Berge, hoof trimmer from Wisconsin, his time and experience at 4 barn meetings throughout the state. And we sincerely appreciate our hosts, Synergy Dairy, Four Hands Holstein, Sylvan Tea Farm, and Kroll Farms. Just a couple of weeks ago, our fantastic Spring Showcase Sale Committee hosted a very rewarding sale at the Great Northern that averaged $3,816. I would also like to say thank you to our Treasure Quest entrants and to all of you that have supported the Treasure Quest purchasing tickets. And a little bit later today, Larry, our new executive director, will be sharing some additional things that we'll be looking forward to in 2013. Thank you.
Let's give Marcy, the president and the whole Wisconsin Holstein Association Board of Directors and staff, a nice round of applause, please. stud just completed his places in his fall yearling class. Placing third in the class is entry number 620, Conehaven Sid Monica, exhibited by Callie Strobel of Henderson, Minnesota. Second in the class and first junior is entry number 611, Bella Ridge Go for Broke, exhibited by Kayla Krieger of Marion, Wisconsin. And the winning entry is entry number 617, Marilyn Dunlopin Authority Ellie, exhibited by Brooke and Grant Kaspergen of Rudolph.
Well, I tell you what, folks, for a class of fall yearlings, what a class. Just an awesome class of heifers. And the two black heifers at the top, they ring the bell for me. Heifers that just exemplify what I'm looking for. Heifers with style and balance and angularity. And heifers that got that size and scale. They're really high up off the ground. But yet they have that depth and that openness and dariness that I like to see. 1/2. She's a little tighter knit behind her shoulder. She's a little nicer through her loin region. She's a little cleaner about her hock and shows me more flex to the hock. After that said, it's pretty close. This heifer in second, I just admire, is on the move especially. A heifer that just takes your breath away. She's got the style and balance, and she follows that winning heifer for me quite easy. The heifer in third, you can't say enough good things about her. A heifer that from stem to stern, she's very straight in her line. She's very hard in her loin. She just doesn't have that length and stretch and overall style of the first and second heifers today. The heifer in third, another heifer that has that tremendous uphill run. A heifer that you get behind her, she's a wedgie-shouldered heifer, and she carries that width all the way back from her muzzle to her pin bones. A heifer that she can't beat the third heifer today. She's not quite nice enough behind her shoulder. She's not quite nice enough the way the neck comes out of her body. But a heifer that on through the show season, I'm sure she's going to get more belly and rib and compete with these ones at the top of the class. Then she places over the heifer in fifth for the obvious reason on that depth of rib. She has more depth of rear flank. She has more width throughout than the very stylish heifer in fifth. Fifth over sixth, it's that dariness and cleanness up to her head and neck. She flexes her hock a light nicer. But I do admit the heifer in sixth, a little more width and openness, a little more depth to go over the heifer here in fifth. Sixth heifer, as I said, just like to clean her up quite a bit, especially up through her head and neck to go any higher, as well as the seventh heifer. But what a great class of heifers. Congratulations.
For those of you that are marking your catalog, there were 14 fall yearlings. Reading down your catalog, entry number 601 was 7th, and the first red-nosed animal for Scott Semple of Maynard, Iowa. 602 was 12th, 603 was 4th, 604 and 05 did not show, 606 was 13th, 607 was 11th, 608 and 9 did not show, 610 was 5th, and the second junior for Mike and Megan Mead and Haley Jokey of Algoma, Wisconsin. 611 was second, and the first junior for Kayla Krieger of Marion, Wisconsin. 612 did not show. 613 was 14th. 614 was 6th. 615 was 9th. 616 was 8th. 617 was the winning entry. Marilyn Dunlopin, Authority Ellie, exhibited by Brooke and Grant Kasperger of Rudolph, Wisconsin. 618 did not show. 619 was 10th. 620 was 3rd for Callie Strobel of Henderson, Minnesota. Class on ring or be our junior champion of the junior show. Receives an award from Millville Farm. Reserve junior champion receives an award sponsored by Stone Ridge Dairy. parade now, we have the animals in the first and second junior in each of the younger female classes. The first junior in winter heifer calf was entry number 118, Synergy Bradneck Haven, to by Levi Kinchy. Second junior owned winter heifer calf was 108 by John J. K. Damien Eclipse, exhibited by Lindsay Sarbacher. In the fall heifer calves, the first junior owned animal was 210, Ryan Dale G.W. Atwood Breeze, suited by J.J.H.A.K. Getke and M. Kroll. The second junior was entry number 209, Milk Source Jordan Nayla, suited by Alex Krieger. In the summer yearlings, the winning junior was 314, Duckett S.R. Dundee Scooby, suited by Carson Brooke Grant and Garrett Kasperman. The second summer yearling junior owned animal was 334, Bellevue Alex Ashanti, exhibited by Paige Foscool. The winning junior in the spring yearling was 423, Strange Home Sid Schuyler, exhibited by Joseph Zach Jerome and Darian Stransky. Second junior owned animal was 418, Milk Source Winbrook Anico, exhibited by Cole, Ava Campbell, and Royce Booth. The first junior in winter yearling was 512, Seamers Guthrie Hyazadal, exhibited by C.J. J. C&L Seamers. The second junior was 510, Opsal Dundee Synthesized, exhibited by Josh, Joey, and Felicia Opsal. First junior owned animal in the fall yearlings was 611, Bella Ridge Go for Broke, exhibited by Caleb Krieger. The second junior owned animal in the fall yearling was 610, Seamers Destry Sunray Gal, exhibited by Mike and Megan Mead and Hallie Jokey. Please give these juniors a nice round of applause. Our judge is ready to name our junior champion or junior.
Well, folks, it's been a tremendous youth show here this morning. I'm not going to pull any out because I think they all deserve equal recognition. And this is your future here in Wisconsin and in the Midwest. And let's hoop it up for them again. I think they all deserve equal recognition. They're all great heifers. And as the summer and fall goes on, I think you're going to be hearing a lot from this group out here. But when I analyze these heifers, they all have what I'm looking for. They have that great combination of strength and dairiness. They're deep rib heifers, very flinty bone heifers, yet they have that strength and angularity to go along with it. And kids, it's been certainly a pleasure to judge your heifer show. I'm looking forward to your cows, and you parents, you have a lot to be proud of as well. And with that said, young lady, if you pull out that fall yearling, she'll be your junior champion. A heifer that just overwhelms the class. She's got the size, the scale, the angularity, and for me, she's your junior champion quite handy. A heifer that, as I said before, and I hate to beat a dead horse, but I like those combination heifers that have that angularity, yet they have the strength, the width, the openness, and the power to go along with it. Then, young fella, if you pull out that spring yearling, she'll be the reserve junior champion. And I'm going to give her the edge today. She has just a little more rib, a little more openness than the second place senior yearling. She'll be your honorable mention. I love this second place senior yearling. She just needs to drop that belly and rib, maybe get a calf in her. But a heifer that's very straight and complete, a heifer that's got the lines that I really admire. So if you'd pull out that second prize fall yearling, she'll be your honorable mention. Congratulations. It's been a great show so far. Good luck.
And the junior champion of the show is entry number 611, Bella Ridge Go for Broke, exhibited by Kayla Krieger. The reserve junior champion is 423. Schuyler, exhibited by Joseph Zach Jerome and Darian Stransky. An honorable mention to entry number 16, Seamers Destry Sunray Gal, exhibited by Mike and Megan Mead and Haley Jokey. Next class in the ring will be our junior champion roping show. Junior champion trophy sponsored by Brian Greenman of Rural Mutual Insurance. Reserve junior champion by Stone Ridge Dairy. as the animals enter the ring, these are animal centers. Young females on the fairgrounds here today. There were 16 winter heifer calves. The winning entry was entry number 117, Ryan Geiger, G.W. Atwood, the action, to by Jordan Whitney Heber. The second winter heifer calf was 127, Duckett Acme Tamora, exhibited by Mike and Julie Duckett. There were 32 fall heifer calves, the largest class of our show. Winning entry was 240, Pierstein Gold Chip Rockstar, exhibited by Butlerview Farms. Second was 229, Wilmore Desire Red, exhibited by West Coast Holsteins. There were 25 summer yearlings. The winning entry was 318, Stransholm Red Moon Spot On, exhibited by Joseph Sack and Jerome and Darian Stransky. And the second summer yearling was 330, Duckett SR Dundee Satin, exhibited by Duckett and Casper. There were 22 spring yearlings. The winning entry was 423, Stransholm Sid Schuyler, exhibited by Joseph Sack, Jerome and Darian Stransky. Second to 431, Valleyville Alexander Chief, exhibited by Jeff Butler and Dusty Sherman. There were 12 winter yearlings. The winning entry was 520, MS Gold Chip Bright E.T., exhibited by Jeff Butler, C&P Shed, and D. Borba. Second to 515, Dream Team J. Fever Dixie, exhibited by Don and Jenna Fahey. There were 14 fall yearlings. The winning entry was 617, Maryland Unhofen Authority, Ellie. And second fall yearling was 611, Bella Ridge Gopher Broke, exhibited by Caleb Krieger. We have two more Treasure Quest finalists. And the next Treasure Quest finalist is Christopher Gunst from Boise City, Wisconsin. Christopher, young man. Another finalist is